Hey friends, it's Mari here. This is the second video in a two-part video series where I'm sharing the products and organization that I'm using this year for my December album. I have a fairly vast stash of Christmas related products that I really needed to wade through and decide what I wanted to use and set aside for this year's project. I did not buy any new stuff this year. The album that I'm going to be using, which is on my desk here, is an Ali Edwards December Daily album that I purchased last year. I purchased two albums last year. I used one of them, and then this year I'm going to be using the other one. So I really didn't see any purpose at all this year in buying anything for my process. I have a lot of stuff, and today I just want to show you what I've set aside and kitted to use for my project. And this way I'm hoping that it will really help with my workflow, that things will really be streamlined and I won't be searching for stuff all the time. And I boxed up everything, packaged everything up that I'm not going to be using, and I put it back into my stash. And the things that I am planning to use, I have kept out. Now, when I say things I am going to use, what I mean is things that I'm going to choose from to use, because I have a lot more than I'm ever going to use for this project. But I do really like the things that I've set aside and how I have them organized. So today I just want to share that with you. So this is the album I'm going to be using. It's the red album with the white text from last year with the gold plate on the binding, and I really love this. I think it's beautiful. I love all of Ali's albums. Every year her albums are my favorite. I love that there's the 6 rings. Her page protectors are just great, and I have a ton of those too, so literally did not have to purchase a thing. So this is the album I'm going to be using. Now I've got 2 iris containers that I created. This one is primarily going to be the embellishments. And so in this iris container, I have the tray. And so I've got the tray in the top, and I've got one section of this all divided off with the washi tapes that I'm going to be using. Some of them are Ali's washi tapes from last year. Some are crepe paper, just bits and pieces from different collections. I've got a few more washis over here, and these are all going to complement the different products that I've picked out. In this section here, I've got all of the die cuts mixed together that I can choose from. In this section, I've got larger die cut pieces like tags, or pieces like this, which are oversized, that I might even just use in a pocket in the page protectors. And I've also got a little section here for chipboard. This one's just sort of like miscellaneous pieces. These are like some little tag bits. Then I've got the chipboard numbers in this section here. And in this section, I've got things like enamel dots. Well, this piece of chipboard is too big to fit in there, so I'll just throw it in with the die cuts for now. So I've got some enamel dots, and then I've got these sticky buttons here that were from the crepe paper collection last year. I've got a few odds and ends stickers in there as well. And so that is my embellishment tray from in my iris container. Next, I've got a fairly good sized chunk of sticker pages. These sticker sheets are just from whole bunch of different things that I found in my stash. So this first set is from Doodlebug. Love this. I love the colors. I always really love these little tabs, and I love these border stickers as well. I feel like those are really useful when you're working on different kinds of projects. In this case, my December album. I love all of these little different stickers here too, and I couldn't resist. I love these little gingerbread people, the little Santa, Mrs. Claus, I should say, and so on and so forth, and then really cute alphas as well. So that sticker sheet I thought had lots of potential for my project. This is the matching 6x6 paper pad that I kept in. I also kept in this little pad, which is just has a whole bunch of different options for sticking right into your pockets, which is cool. And I actually used this collection one year for my whole album, and that year it was actually a 12 by 12 December album. Then some of you are really gonna laugh when you see this, but I have some really old vintage October Afternoon, and the reason why I say laugh is because laugh equals love. I don't know how many of you still have a little bit of the old Silent Night collection in your stash, but I absolutely love this collection. I mean, I just thought everything about it was so pretty and cool, and I just can't give it up. I'm going to really try to use some of this in this project this year. One of my 6x8 albums, one year I had virtually all October afternoon stuff in it, and I used quite a bit of this collection. This is just what's left. I've got some other October afternoon stuff here too. This is a label sheet from Under the Tree. And then I've got a bunch of other stuff from Under the Tree here as well. I've got the sticker sheet still, quite a bit of that left, which is really cute. I've got some alphas also, and some numbers, also some labels. So you can see there's lots of potential with that too. I found just kind of like some odds and ends too that I thought I would just stick in, because every once in a while it's fun just to have like a little phrase sticker to choose from, or a different choice of alphas. So this has tons of different phrases on it that are all Christmas related, and then also some in black, which I think is genius. And I wanted to just throw those in so that I have some options for that kind of thing too. This is another Doodlebug sticker sheet that's got some really cute things on it too that I thought I might be able to work in. And this is just an oldie goldie Lori Whitlock Reflections Christmas. And this is from 2013. So this is really old, and you can see how, but there's lots of vintage things on here, but things like these little snowflake stickers or the little presents, the candy cane, lots of things that are really generic, like the tree and so on. There's lots of things on there that still I might be able to use. This is a really old Simple Stories one. It's called December Documented, and this is from 2013. And once again, lots of really useful, just little bits and pieces to this sticker sheet that I might be able to work into my process. This I don't even think this has anything used on it. It's definitely jelly bean soup, I can tell just by the style of it. Here, this tells us which one it was. Holly Berry Borscht. Holly Berry Borscht collection. So this is from a while back too. I don't necessarily love the yellowy kind of tones, but some of them don't necessarily have that on them. So I might be able to use some of these little bits and pieces too. So just trying to use things up. And then there's more of the Jelly Bean Soup collection here. Some of the, I guess I had 2 of these sheets. Interesting. Lots of little labels and stuff like that. You never know, might be able to use those. And also some of these little soup labels from Jelly Bean Soup from that Holly Berry Borscht collection too, from quite a few years ago. This one is from 2014. Then I also have the chipboard as well from the Silent Night collection, which is so adorable. I've only used like a couple pieces of this. I really want to get some of these things used up. And I also have the border stickers from that collection. How cute are they? So cute, and just love that. I really want to try to get some of that used. Also, I have the word stickers from Silent Night and Under the Tree. Also really useful, you know, some labels that have the perforation in them and things like that. Things that October Afternoon were famous for. All of these sticker sheets and things like that that people really loved about October Afternoon. I'm sad that they're not around anymore. They really had wonderful products. This is also from Silent Night. These are some pretty large stickers, but I feel like these might even be really cool for embellishing the cover, or definitely like a 6x8 page protector, something like that. One of the larger parts. You could use these on tags or whatever. I feel like that's really useful too, and I might be able to work that in. I've also got some alphas from that same collection, and just kind of like some bits and pieces, odds and ends of papers. This is mostly October Afternoon. In here, there's a little bit, this sheet is from Pebbles, which I thought was really cute, and I really like that text on the back, which really coordinates well with the cover of my book, and I might be able to work that into the book somehow as well. And then on the bottom here, I've got that Pink Fresh Holiday Vibes collection, I think it was called, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to keep that in this kit, but I decided just to toss it in there for now and see where we go with it. So guys, this is sort of like the odds and ends in this iris container, with the tray on the top that has my embellishments. So that's iris container number 1. Iris container number 2 has got all of the other papers, stickers, and alphas that I'm planning on using. So I think I showed you this one last time. I really didn't change anything about this from the first video that I did. So if you watched the first video, you'll this is a little bit of a repeat. So what I've done in here is I've got all of my 12 by 12 papers from a couple of collections that I plan to use throughout my book. So there's one sheet here from that Holiday Vibes collection here. Maybe there's a couple. This is still from that Holiday Vibes. It's a pretty generic red and white. And then the rest of these are mostly from Merry Days, from crepe paper from last year. So I've got a lot of Merry Days papers in here. And closer to the bottom, I've got some of the Simple Seasons Freeze and Season. So that's those two collections kind of combined in here. I've got a little bit of Doodlebug in here as well. And then just the odd little bit of October Afternoon mixed in. There's an Ellie Studio paper. And this one here, I think maybe is Webster's Pages. Just take a look. Yep, this is an Adrian Lumen Webster's Pages piece. I love this. Look at those adorable little snow globes. I feel like they would be really cute fussy cut. And it's got a really pretty wood grain on the back. This is from Under the Tree, from October Afternoon. Also Under the Tree. I love that wood grain. And also as well, Under the Tree. And this one is all these really cute little snowmen, which again would be really cute fussy cut. Also in here, besides those papers, I've got this chipboard sheet still from the Merry Days collection. I have a couple of sticker sheets. I think maybe just this one. I thought there was another one, but I must have all of the rest of them in my other box. I do have some other partial sticker or 9 by, what are these ones? 9 by 4, I guess. No, 12 by 4 ish. Sticker sheets, the cardstock stickers from Merry Days. And then I've got just some odds and end cut aparts, the paper pad from Merry Days. I've got the paper pad from Holiday Vibes. I've got a bunch of stickers here. These are those snow globe ones, which are super cute for Merry Days. Some puffy stickers from Merry Days as well. And then I've got puffy stickers from Holiday Vibes. And then the rest of these are all my alphas and just some phrase stickers and shapes. That's from Merry Days. Then I stuck these in too, just because they're glittery and gold. I thought they might be nice for Christmas. This was from Merry Days. And then this is a Pebbles thicker set called Cozy from last year. I also stuck in these wooden buttons from Holiday Vibes. And this is my hole punch guide for the album, for the Ali Edwards album. So this is my second iris container, mostly has my 12 by 12 papers that I'm going to use, the main ones that I'm going to use. The other box is just for me to kind of flip through and see if there's anything that I can use from there. And this will be the primary box with the papers. Now, the reason why I didn't put my tray from my iris container in here is because this is pretty full. It just fits better into the other box. I've got a tiny little iris box here that's just got some odds and ends embellishments in it, like these Doodlebug jewels. I've got a little bit of Doodlebug ribbon that's Christmas themed. I've got these really cute little candies. I've got some jelly bean soup, and this is that Hollyberry borscht again, the die cuts that I thought I would pull just in case I could use any of these little frames. There's also these wood grain alphas, which are super cute. There's some twines, just sort of like some bits and pieces of stuff that I had left over. Some stickers too that I put in here, more stickers. And then this is the Holiday Vibes die cut pack, which I didn't want to mix in with the other die cuts just because I don't really think I'll use too many of these. So I just thought, well, you know what? I'm going to keep those separate. So that is an extra little bit of embellishment packaging that I might use. The other thing that I kept out that I'm going to keep with my iris containers are these 2 boxes of Ali Edwards odds and ends. This one has everything from chipboard numbers to little free sticker sheets to the cards, 4x3 cards and 4x6 cards, other little embellishments, some tickets, some really cute little words that are rubber. And so I've got Christmas and I've got December. This one is actually acrylic, so it's hard. Then I've got winter. So just some, like, I have a lot of odds and ends in this little box here. I've got a little bit of white rickrack and some little tickets. I've got a little bit more washi here and so on and so forth. So just sort of like a little treasure trove of bits and pieces from past December dailies. So that is going to be with my stuff here in my room, handy so that I can grab that. And then this one has the stamps in it mostly. And so I really love this. There's a few other little bits and pieces, few other little embellishments here. And then there's also some tags, but mostly I've got some stamps in here and a few little other little bits and pieces of stickers. So there's that. So I've got these 2 little Ali boxes. I've got my iris containers. That is how I have everything organized so that when I want to get down to actually creating my album, I'm just going to have those containers out beside my table here where I can just grab from. I have a really small craft space and I'm not complaining because I know that there's lots of people out there that don't even have a craft space. They craft on their kitchen table, or maybe they have a little corner in their bedroom or whatever. Maybe you don't have a craft space at all in your house. And so I'm really, really lucky and I know that, but my space is pretty tiny for the amount of stuff that I have. And so it's not really conducive for me to be going into my stash to try to find things. It's really nice to have everything organized into containers that I can just have here beside me and have ready to go. So that is my plan for putting things together into organization, and I should be ready to get started closer to the end of November here. I'm probably going to start my foundation pages and starting the actual planning of the book before the end of December. I'm going to be gone for 9 days in December on holidays, so I don't want to get behind because then it's just going to become a struggle, and I don't want it to be a struggle. I want it to just be pure fun, and it will be. It will be regardless, I guess, but I just feel like it's less fun if you feel like you're under pressure. So I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. I'm going to get started in lots of time and get things rolling and have fun doing this project and document lots of memories from December of 2019. Thanks so much for stopping by today, guys. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you back here on my channel and for my December processes. See you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.